Hey guys, no, your eyes are not deceiving you. It's actually me, Jessi. I've returned after my long hiatus. Um, as you gathered probably from Janet's video, I am staying at Janet's right now, and yeah, my life was getting really stressful, so I kind of had to take a break. So sorry about that. There were a lot of other issues, technical difficulties, and things that did not allow me to make videos to upload. So I like couldn't even make a video to say that I was taking a hiatus from Wotown. So sorry about all that. But hey, I'm here. Sorry this video is a day late, but again, things have been crazy. But I definitely had to do a video this week because this week we're talking about villains, and first of all, the topic was my idea, and ever since we set up the schedule, I've been totally excited to get into this topic because I love a good villain. And I mean, it is my opinion that a good story is made by a good villain. I didn't used to really like villains that much. I mean, I always appreciated them as a writer, as, you know, an essential part of a story. And I was always more drawn to books that had good villains, but I didn't really like villains. I blame mainly spending a lot of time with the current friends I have, namely Janet, for really, like, getting me to like villains. And now my favorite characters to write are villains. I didn't used to be able to write them that well, but recently I've kind of gotten more in touch with that darker, twisted side of my writing brain, so that's fun. But yeah, I just think there's so much fun stuff you can do with villains, so many fun ways you can kind of come up with ideas for why they're doing the things they're doing, and you know what their motivations are, what goals they're trying to achieve. And I really love writing villains that you feel sorry for and almost want to root for, because if you have a villain that the reader really likes and is actually almost like rooting for, that creates not only more conflict in the story, but it creates conflict with the reader and makes the reader feel like more involved and engaged in what's happening. What else about villains? I like writing crazy people. Crazy people are fun. You can have a lot of fun making someone who's crazy and has like absolutely no limitations, no restrictions, no inhibitions whatsoever. Most of my main villains end up being rather insane, although I try to balance that out too with villains who are kind of like just normal people who end up for whatever reason on the wrong path. Of course, to them it may seem like the right path. Or you can have fun making someone who's like seems perfectly normal, insane, and just, you know, is trying to accomplish something that goes against the norms of society, and in the eyes of other people is just evil. I just really think villains are really fun to write. Like I said, there are so many things you can do with them. I guess, to me, not to sound like too weird or creepy, but villains just seem more real for me to write, and also just reading. There's something kind of like disturbing, like you don't want to admit a connection to a villain, but at the same time, sometimes they are the characters you can relate to most. And it's just kind of, you know, that fun kind of conflict you can create with the reader by having an interesting, complex villain. Long story short, I like villains. I like having fun with villains. I mean, my biggest challenge is writing villains, coming up with motives for villains. and kind of coming up with original ideas for what my villain's goals are. Because, you know, the whole conquering the world thing kind of gets old. I don't really know what else to say about villains. Sorry, I got so out of the loop of this. I kind of forget what I'm doing, but yeah. I guess that's really all I have to say for this week. Again, sorry I was gone so long, but hopefully I will be posting regularly again. Janet says she will be making me, so you will probably be seeing me regularly for the next several weeks. And yeah, come back next week. I will actually be here. And I guess that's all I have to say for today, so yep. You guys have fun, have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye!